Good afternoon, everyone. Switch on your videos first. What happened, Bhavyasri? Any problem? So today I am showing you the Python programming laboratory. This is the syllabus. Week 1 everybody has completed. Today we are going to complete week 2 and week 3. Okay. What happened? Only 14 members are there. Join it very fast. Go through the questions. Note down the questions first. Week 2 questions. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? Switch on your videos fast. Okay. See the first question. First question is to read your email ID and write a program to display the number of vowels, consonants, digits, and spaces using if, elif, else statement. This is week 2 first program. Okay. Now, how to do this program? So first of all, see the code just now I have written for C-section students. So first of all, you have to read your email ID. Okay. And let us take the set of vowels as the string A-E-I-O-U. Okay. If you are by mistake entering the email ID in capital letter, if you want, you can convert this into lowercase by writing the lower function. Okay. So email dot lower, string dot lower. This is the function is string dot lower. This function will convert the string into lowercase. Okay. Now for counting the vowels, consonants, digits, and spaces, I have taken 4 variables, and all these variables are initially 0. Hope this is clear. Respond. You can unmute yourself and respond. Right. After that, for every character in email, if that character is present in the list of vowels here, we are incrementing the vowel count. Okay. In the Alif condition, what you are writing? If that is, we are checking for consonant. If it is a character and it lies between A to Z, and if it is not a vowel, then obviously it is a consonant. So consonant counter we are incrementing over here. And for digits, we are using the built-in function isDigit. And if it is a digit, then isDigit function will return true. Otherwise, it is going to return false. So if it is a digit, then digit counter you are incrementing. If it is a space, then we are incrementing the space counter. Otherwise, final pass statement we are writing. This is optional. If you want to write, you write. Otherwise, you can leave it. So this logic is understood. For I in email, email is a string. So first time I will take the first character. If that character is in the set of vowels or a consonant or a digit or a space, we are checking for that same I. Out of this 4, any one will be true. And based on this, any one counter will be incremented. Okay. And when this for loop is checking for each and every character in the email and our counters are updated. So finally, we are writing the print statement to print the how many vowels, characters and consonants are present. Okay. So let me run this program and show you. Suppose your email ID is some abc123@iari.ac.in. So you can see here the count of vowels, consonants, digits and spaces. Any difficulty in understanding this program? Students, any difficulty in understanding this question? No, it is for Ashraf, it is no. For others, I am ready to explain. No problem. Deepak?
I understood.
You understood. Aditya Vardhan? One more Deepak Reddy is there in hiding mode. How many times I will tell you to switch on? ఈ రోజు ఎవరెవరు ఆన్ చేశారు వాళ్ళకి మాత్రమే ప్రెజెంట్ ఇస్తాం. మీ ఇష్టం. You people will not change. Okay, note down this program fast. Only 39 students are so far present out of 65. Write this program fast. Today we have to complete week 2 and week 3 also.
I think it's library period, no ma'am. That's why no one came.
It's library period. You have not checked the updated timetable?
No,
It's the updated timetable.
No, ma'am, it's PP.
It's PP only. Library
Yes,
period
yes,
has changed to Saturday and Thursday. The updated timetable, you check it. Note it down fast, then we'll go for the next program. Okay, anybody would like to do this program in any other logic? You are welcome. You can share your screen. I will unshare it. Isha, you forgot how to rename your Zoom ID. Daily I need to tell you. Roll number 42. I can't find your name here. Rename it properly. Aprame, switch on your video. Divya, Geeta Sri, Janavi, Kartikeya. Ashish, write your name near roll number. Ashwita Yadav, write your roll number, ma. Kashyap Reddy. Right. Is this program understood? Anybody would like to do in some other logic, you are welcome. I'll unshare. So different types of logic should come out for solving the same problem. Over? Is it over? Respond. Maniteja, is it over for you? Writing part? 61 roll number, Maniteja. Hardik, is it over writing? Okay. Now the second question is, write a program to create and display a dictionary by storing the antonym of words. Find the antonym of a particular word given by the user from the dictionary using while loop. Okay, that means you have a dictionary which contains the words and its antonyms. Okay, antonyms. So first of all, we have created a dictionary D, where a dictionary is a collection of key value pairs. So the key is the word and the value is the reverse of opposite of it. Okay, so good, bad, tall, short, some of the key value pairs I have created over here. So word and its opposite word. Is it understood? It's a dictionary now. Okay, the question is, write a program to create and display a dictionary. So we have created a dictionary. Now the question is, if you will give a particular word, then the program should display the word and its opposite word, its antonym. Okay. So here I am taking that question is given to use a while loop. So I am writing that while true, the loop is continuously true. That is infinite loop I am making it. Once my work is over, I am using here a break statement. Okay. Now I am reading a word from the user. Now, and I am printing the antonymy of the word. How I am printing? So I am to the format function, I am writing the word and the dictionary. I am giving the word as the key. So in a dictionary, D is a dictionary, right? D within square bracket, if you will give a key, then it is going to show you its value. It is going to show you its value. Okay. So that word is the key. I'm giving here that word. Suppose I will give here good, then it should give me the answer as value. In a dictionary, to get a value, you have to give the key in square brackets. So D is the dictionary over here, and the word is nothing but the key over here. So if I give D of key, then it is going to give me the value. So if D of good, if I'll give, then it is going to give me the value as bad. Okay. So here I'm displaying the word is nothing but good, is bad. Okay. Opposite of that. Is it understood? So let me run this. So enter a word. Suppose I'm giving the word as good. So the reverse or the antonymy of good is bad. Similarly, if I am running and giving a word as true. Now, this key is not available in my dictionary. This key is not available. So when the key is not available, what type of error you should get? You should get the key error. In Python, you are going to get the key error. You have to remember that that key true is not available in the dictionary. That's why the type of error is called key error. So these two test cases you have to remember. One is by giving a particular key, and another test case is by testing that that key is not available. So you should get a key error. Please note down this program. So this is a very small program, how to create a dictionary. Key value pairs we are creating, and then by giving a particular key, we are displaying, the program is displaying it's the opposite word. And we are writing a break statement because we are running for a single word. If I'll remove that break statement, what will happen? If I remove the break statement, what will happen? This
You will go on repeating, ma'am. Go on asking.
It will be infinite. It will be an infinite loop. So where every time it will ask a word and it will give its value. So don't make it as an infinite loop. So I have written a break statement over there. Bhagyasri understood this question? This program is understood, Bhagyasri?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll go for the next question. We'll go for the third question. Have you completed writing?
Ma'am, I had a doubt.
Yeah, please tell.
Suppose a word has three different antonyms, like
Multiple values that you are saying.
yeah.
A particular key has multiple values you are saying.
Yeah.
Then you have to write down a loop and you have to iterate. And you have to display all the antonyms. Okay. That also you can try. This is a basic program. You can also try. Okay. Next program we'll go for. Write a program to find the sum of the series 1 by 1 factorial plus 2 by 2 factorial, 3 by 3 factorial, and so on. Okay. Now one test case is given. If you will take input as n is equal to 5, then you should get this much output. These are just for beginners. These are the basic programs. So in the series program, first of all, you have to read the number of terms. How many terms are there? So the program I have written like this. N is the number of terms. Okay. And in the denominator, I have to find out the factorial. So initially I am taking factorial f is equal to 1. And sum is a variable, s is a variable which will compute the sum. So s is equal to initially, sum is equal to 0. Right. Now, if n terms are there, my loop should run n plus 1 times. So for I in range of 1 to n plus 1. Okay, that means the loop is running n times. When n plus 1 time, it is going to stop. Right. So if n is number of terms is 5, it is going to run 5 times. Now, how to compute the factorial of a number? So first time I value is equal to 1. So 1's factorial is nothing but f into I, 1 into 1. This factorial is computed, and then this is just here I am creating the first term. Here I am creating the term. Okay, first term is 1 by 1 factorial, right? So just I have taken a variable a is I by f. F is the factorial, 1's factorial. Okay, and I is first time 1. So 1 by 1 factorial it is. Okay, if you do not want to write directly, you can write this statement here. Sum is equal to sum plus I by f. You can write it down here. Sum is equal to sum plus I by f. Okay. Otherwise, you can create the terms and you can add those terms over here. So when I becomes 2, then it is 2 by f will contain 2 factorial. So that will be added to sum. Hope it is clear. So this is a small for loop which is creating the factorial and creating the terms, and you are adding to the sum. Now finally the series we are printing, that the number of terms and the factorial is nothing but the sum of the series is s. So if you want to round it up, the question is asked to round up to 5 digits. So I'm using a round function. So s comma 5. So it will round it up to 5 decimal places. So you can run this, enter the number of terms. If it is 5, the sum of the series up to 5 terms is 2.70833. What is exactly asked in the question. Hope it is clear. If you want to omit this, simply you can write it down here, I by f. F is the factorial and I is the number of terms in the series. Okay, complete this. Make it fast, complete this.
We can use math.factorial here.
You can use, you do it, no problem. Built-in function also you can use, no problem. Math.fact function you can use. Fact of I you can create there and write it down, no problem. Directly in one line that will be over. Okay. Sum is equal to s plus sum plus I by math dot fact of I. You can write. Simple. Sometimes in the exam they will ask you without using built-in function. That is the reason both ways you must know. Mostly we will prefer to ask without using built-in function to build the logic, because in Python for everything there is a built-in function, but when you do in C programming for the same program, most of the built-in functions are not available. So you have to know. Hope it is over. Make it faster. We have to do week 3 also. Again, so many videos are off. Okay. Let's not give attendance today. Kavya, you have any doubt? You have raised hand.
No, ma'am.
What happened, Aditya? Roll number 3, your video is off. Likit. Okay. Is it over? Shall you go for next? Is it over? The program writing is over. Next question. Next question is, in number theory, there is a particular, in mathematics, there is a number called abundant number or excessive number. So for a particular number, if you will find out the factors and sum it up, okay, suppose a number is 12. What are the factors of 12? The maximum, 12 is an even number. So the maximum factor is 6, right? So the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So if you will sum it up, if you will add it up, if you will, the sum value, if it is bigger than the original number, then that number is called an abundant number or excessive number. Here, the sum of divisors is 16, which is bigger than the original number 12. So 12 is known as an excessive number or abundant number in number theory. Hope it is understood. This is simply a mathematical concept. So what you have to do, you have to read a number, you have to find out the factors and sum it up, and then write down a simple if condition to check whether the sum of factors is bigger than the original number or not. If it is bigger, we'll print it is an abundant number, else not an abundant number. Okay, check the program I have written. Initially, for finding the sum of factors, s is equal to 0. Now read a number, any number. N is a number. Now, you know that for finding the factors, we will run our loop up to half. Okay. So, for I in range of 1 to n by 2 plus 1, because if the number is even, up to half of the number will check. If it is odd, then less than n by 2 is enough. Okay, so we are running the loop up to n by 2. N by 2 plus 1 to stop the loop. This is the end condition. Now, first time I is equal to 1. If n modulus I, if the number is divisible, properly divisible, then I is the factor. So first time 1 is the factor. Okay, and add this to the sum variable. So sum is equal to sum plus I. So here I is the factor if it is divisible by the number, and go on adding to the sum variable. Now finally, if the sum of the factors is bigger than the number n, then print that it is an abundant number, else it is not an abundant number. This is very simple code. So run it. Suppose the number is 12. What are the factors? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So the sum of divisors is greater than the original number, hence it is abundant. Okay. Similarly, you can check for any other number. Suppose 20, I am checking 20. The sum of divisors is 22, which is also an abundant number. If I am checking for any number like 15, it is not an abundant number. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 is not bigger than the number. Okay. So please write down this code. Now week 2 programs I have told. Now week 3 programs, you have to share your screen and you have to do. Make it fast. Writing part should be over. Then we'll go for week 3 programs. Week 3 programs are based on the concept of list. As you have completed list concept and list methods, so you have to do those programs. Is it visible, right? The program is completely visible up to format. Yes or no? Okay. Make it fast. Complete writing. Now for week 2 and week 3, you need to write down the worksheets. Worksheet correction we will do when the classes will be offline, but you need to complete writing. Okay. So if you do not have worksheet, the first page you take the printout, and remaining pages you can keep A4 size papers. You do the proper border and write the programs neatly. Your side heading should be aim, source code, input and output. And you can use both sides of the paper. Don't ask these silly questions to me. You can use both sides of the paper. You have to write down aim, source code, input and output. Aim is nothing but the question, source code, input and output. And please remember the dates on which day we have completed that particular week, that day should come. All the dates should not be same. Week wise, the dates should be different. Okay. So writing and uploading of the worksheets must go on if it is online. At the end, we will again correct it when you will come to college. Okay. Write it down and upload it for week 2, 1, 2, and 3. By this weekend, you have to upload it. Okay. Let me share. Can you see week 3 questions? Yeah, get ready. Who will do the first question? Read a list of numbers and print the numbers divisible by x but not by y. Okay. You take any list of numbers and check the numbers are divisible by x but not by y. Assume x is equal to 4, y is equal to 5. Any test case it is given. Ashraf, will you do this question? Yeah, students, get ready. It's a very simple question. You try your hand, otherwise if everything I'll type and show you, then you cannot be a programmer. 11, will you do? How to read a list, you know. And write a for loop for each number, test the condition. Aprameya, will you do? Roll number 10. Shall I answer it? Have you noted down the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Who will share? I'm answering it. Share your screen. Who is sharing? Make it fast. Make it fast. Make it fast. Share your screen. Otherwise, I'll make it mandatory. Every day, 10 students needs to share their screen and do the program. Share your screen fast. Don't waste time. What happened? Ashraf, share your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Such a silly program you can't do. Why you are
The host is
okay? I'll give you to multiple participants. Now you try.
yes, ma'am.
Share your screen. These silly programs you do. I'm there to help you, right? Yeah, I can see your screen. Yes. So just before the list, you put a message there. Enter a list of numbers. Print statement. Yes. Enter a list of numbers. Right. Then you can see that list comprehension he has used. How to read a list? X is the name of the list within square bracket. Every number should be converted into integer for I in input.split. This line every time you are writing, right? This is to make a list. Okay. Then what is the question? It should be divisible by X but not divisible by Y, it is written. So for that he has taken two variables A and B. Okay. So for every number in the list, if it is divisible by A, so that is J modulus A is equal to 0 and J modulus B not equals to 0. Means it is divisible by A but not divisible by B. And you have to print those numbers. Yes? Do it, run it. Simple program. Some numbers you write. A value
Okay.
and B value you write.
Let's say 2. Divisible by 4 and not divisible.
You take some numbers which are, you take some big numbers, right? Which are divisible. Maybe it is not matching the criteria. At least 1 or 2 which are divisible by 4 you take.
Once.
Any number is divisible by 4. 4's multiples you take, no?
Okay, ma'am. 1 second.
Remaining mute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you get that? You can see that these numbers are divisible by 4, not by 5. So if the question is given to print it in another list, the numbers which are divisible by this condition, instead of print statement, what you will do? You will take an empty list and you can append to that. Understood? Just don't copy. Wait. We will make some changes to the program. Do here. You take the list name as LST. X thesis. Remove X there. Okay.
Okay,
So,
ma'am. You want to remove?
Yeah, there. X you remove and write there LST. And after that, put a print statement. Print LST. Certain basic things you should write. Print the list. Okay. Right. A and B you read in a single line. A comma B is equal to, use map. Map of int of
1
input.
second.
Remove that bracket. Yeah. Very good. Okay. So here you make changes to the LST. LST1 you take is empty. LST1 is empty list, right? For J in LST, you
I'm
take,
inside.
yeah, for
Inside.
loop. No. For loop. That is correct. That is correct.
Okay, ma'am.
For J in LST, you write?
Where, like?
For loop, I'm talking.
Okay.
X you remove, no? Now you change it to LST, right? Okay.
Ma'am, I completed. Ma'am, can I share?
Yeah, just a minute. After this, remove the print and write lst1 dot append. lst1 dot append of J, right? Come out of the for loop and print lst1. Print, write a message, the numbers divisible by A, not by B. Write a message. First message, then lst1. Okay.
1 second.
Okay, Anjali, I'll
Not by B.
okay, read them, write the message properly. Yeah. So read the list, enter the list.
So that
is the list. Mute yourself, please. Read AB values you give, A space B. A space B. You have written map, right? 2 numbers you should provide. Right. So this list, the numbers are divisible by A, but not by B. Okay, anyway. Okay, stop sharing and somebody else, Anjusri, who wants to share the screen? Share your
Yes,
screen. Share your screen. Yeah, you have done the same way. So this is a list reading and num is the list and divisible by 4. D4 you have taken the list name. Yes, very good. Up and up, same thing you have written. Else part is not required. Anyway, the loop is going to run. Else part is not required. You have written continuous statement. No problem. It's good.
Yes.
It's good. Okay. Okay,
Ma'am,
students.
should I share?
You can share. Go for the next program also, right?
I completed, ma'am. I'll share one.
Yeah. Share it. No problem. So you have directly taken the list. Lambda function, I understood that you know, but other students may not be able to understand filter lambda we didn't discuss. You have used anonymous function over here. So anyway, that is also correct. Modulus A and not by B. You have written in one line. This is good code, but others may not be able to understand. So when you will discuss about filter, all this, then the students will understand. Good, Dhruv. I appreciate. Okay. Now, shall you go for next question? Shall I share my screen for the next question? Okay. Second question is, who will do? Read a list of numbers and print the sum of odd integers and even integers from the list. Okay. What you have to do? You have to read a list and you have to make two empty lists. One for odd numbers, one for even numbers. Okay. Now, write a loop. Read every number from the original list and check whether it is even or not. Modulus 2, you know that. If a number divisible by 2, divided by 2 is equal to 0. If it is odd, then append to odd list. If it is even, then append to even list. And finally, you write two print statement. Okay, sum it is asked. So sum built-in function sum is there in the list. You can use that. Who will do? Share your screen. Note down the question. Shall I answer? Read a list of numbers and print sum of odd integers and even integers. Only sum is asked anyway. So if you want, you can prepare the odd integers list separately, even integers list separately, and you can apply some function. This is different ways you can do it. Okay. Otherwise, simply compute the sum. Okay. I am unsharing. Share your screen. Get ready. Have you written it? Right. Yeah, please share your screen. Bhagyasri, would you like to try, ma? I'll help you.
Yes, ma'am.
Share your screen. Isha, Divya, girls, come forward.
Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Very good. Bhagyasri is sharing her screen. Okay, somebody else was sharing. Bhagyasri, in the meantime, you start writing. Somebody
Yes.
else is sharing. You just unshare it.
I'll stop sharing.
You stop sharing. Somebody else shared the program just now. And just
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm sharing. I completed the code, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So you are appending and finding the sum. Very good. Okay. Okay, good. This is correct. Anybody else? Very good. Isha, get ready, ma. Next, share your screen. Anjusri has completed. Magesri, share your screen. Roll number 5, next, get ready to share your screen. Yeah, very good. I in LST, colon. Yes, if I modulus 2 double equals to 0. Why you want to print? Printing is not required here. You need to compute the sum, right? So you can just do it. You can take a variable. Okay, you want to append and then do some. Yeah, Hardik, next. You can share. Otherwise, take two sum variables, sum underscore odd, sum underscore even. You can compute the sum there itself. Go on. See, always try to write differently. Already Anjusri has done the same code, right, Bhagyasri?
Yes, ma'am.
You try to do differently, little bit. Okay?
Ma'am, can I share?
I stopped sharing, ma'am.
Yeah, you stop sharing. Okay. Some other way I want. Share. Next. Hardik wants to share, right? Hardik, share your screen. Yeah. So what you are doing, student? Who is sharing me? Hardik. It is also same thing, right? It is also same code. Yeah. Okay, good. Next. Okay, shall you go for next program and share it? Okay, I understood that you can do this program very easily and share it. I'll show you the next question in the list.
Ma'am, I'll share.
Oh yeah, share it, no problem. Make it fast. 37. 37, who is 37? Yeah, this way I told. So even sum and odd sum, you have taken two variables. So you have used, okay, you have used map function inside this. Very good. Appreciate. Okay, so sum of even numbers is 8. Okay, very good. So the code once too, so that others can note down. Yeah, students, you can note down the code. You can note down this code. This is also a good way of writing. Now this is Habib, right? Okay. What hurry? You are not sharing your screen. Come forward. You are CR. Yeah, we are running short of time. Make it fast writing so that we'll go for the remaining 2 questions of week 3.
Ma'am, time up.
5 minutes is there. Oh, 50, right? Okay, 52 is already. Okay. Anyway, just okay. Remaining 2 questions. Will you do it or we'll discuss in the next class?
We will try, ma'am.
Yeah, you try. Otherwise, in front of me in the class, you do it. So week 1, 2, and 3, your worksheet must be uploaded. You must write and upload your worksheets. By this weekend, I will give your marks also. Okay. Others are writing. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Once they complete, I can log out.
Ma'am, attendance also. Ma'am, attendance.
Okay, I think ma'am left from the Zoom. Everyone can left.
Left అవచ్చా?
యా లెఫ్ట్ అవ్వండి అందరూ. మ్యామ్ నాకు హోస్ట్ ఇచ్చింది మేబీ.
ఓకే.